Hello there guys and girls, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Llangefni FC in our Rags to Riches Journeyman playthrough. We are currently at episode 7 in our second season, and it's going well, as we know from the last episode. I said I was going to skip forward one of the games, which we did. We only just managed to get a 1-0 win. We managed to really crawl ourselves over the line and get an 85th minute winner from Jack Canavan, so we were very lucky, but no one really played well at all, to be honest. If you look at them ratings, apart from Couchman, everyone else was very poor in terms of the actual game itself, which doesn't bode well going into arguably our two toughest games in the second half of this season back to back, which is Ruffin, who are currently in 7th, and Gresford, who are currently in 3rd. It's going to be a tough few last games of the season, I think. We really need to be winning every game to keep the pressure on Cohen Bay and hope that they somehow manage to slip up, even though, as we've seen in previous episodes, they seem to just find a way to always win or always get back into a game one way or another. But without further ado, let's get the intro rolling and let's get the action underway. We're going to get the team set up. I think, to be honest, I don't think we're going to change anything. We didn't really play well in that last game, but also, what other options do we really have? We haven't got that many other options in terms of quality that can come into the starting lineup. We've got Stephen Jones, but of course, Will Jones isn't going to come out of the squad. That left mid or left attacking midfielder role is something that we need to look at improving in the new season. We have got Liam Buckland, but he will never ever play for us ever again after his performance in the last episode. But anyway, let's get into the guys. Let's go and have a chat in the dressing room and see if we can motivate them to push them forward to get us the 3 points this afternoon. We need to win this. This is a must win, really. What are we going to say to get the guys? I want to be. It's going to have to be assertive again, like most of our team talks are. Where are we going to go with this? I'm going to go assertively. We have a chance to move into the top spot with a win here, so I'm expecting you to deliver. No response or no reaction from any of the players. That is a fantastic start. Let's get the game underway. We are playing at home, so we have got the Llangefni fans cheering us on. We're playing our typical blue strip, and we're playing from right to left. Let's see what we can do in this game. We want an early start, really, an early goal, get it cemented, and then obviously sit back, defend that lead if we can. Cohen Bay have just gone 1-0 down. I mean, it's only 7 minutes in, but that could be a start of a good result from us, but we still need to get the job done here, and they've got a highlight here on the attack. We managed to clear the danger, and Owen takes it away. Jones plays it back to Goodridge. Owen, Goodridge, Edmonds is... why is Edmonds in the striker position? I don't know. Jones, awful shot. Someone who thinks he's better than us and leaving. You don't know how to finish, really, do you? 31 minutes played. Another highlight here for them. Let's see, they're just playing it around at the back. We don't care if they're having the ball here in the possession. You can have it here as much as you like, guys. That's absolutely fine. But as soon as you start to get in our half, that's when we're going to start pressing you and take the ball back. There we go, look. Mistake by them from the Williams press. Graham wraps it up. Couchman into Owen. Barlow. Heishman into Hughes. Goodridge for Owen. Oh, how have you not scored that? Owen again is going through one of these little patches of his career where he scores absolute hatful, then goes multiple games without scoring, and I think, unfortunately for us coming into the business end of the season, he's in one of them pits of form, and just like that, Cohen Bay have equalised in the 34th minute. It was to be expected, to be honest, wasn't it? They normally come back into games somehow. Owen into Goodridge. Heishman's through. Can he score? Oh, he has managed to sneak that in at the far post and beats the keeper. What a finish. Again, it's Goodridge and Heishman linking up. Absolute perfect play between them two. They just know where each other's going to be at all times. Heishman with a lovely, dainty finish into the bottom corner on the other side of the net. 1-0 at home to Llangefni. Cohen Bay are still drawing, which is good. Heishman's in again. Oh, he's on an absolute mad one. No, never mind. It's offside. That would have been... that was an absolute beautiful goal. He was just offside, though, unfortunately for us. Hey, we will take it. It does show that we can get in behind that back line and can score. We have already gone 1-0 up. Let's carry this on. So we're going to go outstretched arms. Outstretched arms. Yeah, outstretched arms. That was a very good first half performance. Keep it up. Let's see what we can do in this second half. Let's hope that Cohen Bay can be held to a draw. I'm going to praise the boys. Barlow with the free kick. Oh, he's normally so dangerous with them, but that just arches completely wide. 60 minutes played. No further highlights as yet. Oh, here we go. 62 minutes in. We've got a corner. Oh, great delivery that time by Will Jones, but Couchman can't get his header on target, unfortunately. Couchman deals with the loose danger. Into Barlow. Goodridge. Heisman. Owen into Goodridge. Owen, can he break the duck? He can't. He really needs to get a goal this game. We need him firing for when we play third in the league, in the next league game. Looks like they're going to have a counter-attack here from our corner. Graham deals with it perfectly. Long goal kick. They're in behind. Rickett. What is he going to do here? Brings the ball in. Oh, straight into Davies' hands. You're not going to beat him from that far out. I'm going to praise the team again. Just going to try and get them to stay as compact as possible. We are going to make some substitutes. We're going to bring on Jack Canavan now. We're going to go with more of a supporting role, ball-winning midfielder. We'll drop Heisman into a more supporting midfield role as well, just to try and secure that up a little bit. Let's bring on Luke Lloyd instead of Lewis Barlow. We don't want him to get any injuries. And I think we'll keep it as it is with them two substitutes for now. We don't want Barlow going off with an injury, especially at this important part of the season. Hughes into Graham. Oh, gets dispossessed but manages to keep it. Couchman into Lloyd. Heisman. Heisman. Oh, he was firing that up. You could see him winding that up. But as soon as that ball come back to him, he was like, I've got one thing in my mind. That's to try and win. Cohen Bay have just gone 2-1 down in the 77th minute. Ooh, as I thought we were going to concede then, as I said that. So we are currently in the 82nd minute. They have just gone down 2-1 in the 72nd minute. So it could be a fantastic result for... That was absolutely ridiculous. It wouldn't surprise me if he's not scored any of the easy attempts and then scores an absolute worldie like that, like he has done in previous episodes. Canavan there with in that ball-winning midfielder role. He's just securing up that midfield just a little bit more to stop them counters. Lloyd into Owen, blocked by the defender. Canavan, Lloyd. Oh, he's gone off the keeper and onto the crossbar. On the counter-attack here, 86 minutes played. Let's deal with this. Oh, great tackle by Couchman there. What a fantastic tackle to block that. Cohen Bay are still 2-1 down. Is that result going to stay as it is? 2 minutes of added time here. That should be it. Ref, can you blow the whistle, please? We're over the allocated time and over the added time. Ref. Oh, Lloyd, look at that. From a cam, he's come all the way back, tracked back and dealt with that danger. What a player. What a young player to come into the squad. Heisman, Canavan, Owen. Is there time for us to get another one then, as the ref seems to just want to be playing on? Never mind. He then does blow for full time as we're on the attack. How convenient. 1-0 win at home with an XG of 1.99. So good performance overall by the forward players. Best performer, Heisman, of course, 8 rating. Very good game and a very good afternoon for him indeed. We did have 23 shots though. Only 7 on target, so we definitely need to work on that. That was a little bit ridiculous. Let's go into the boys and see what we can say here. I think we're going to go with point the finger assertively. A win's a win, but we have to raise our performance level if we're looking to make progress. That might motivate a couple of them. It has with Jack Canavan, but they need to know that with the next game that we're going to play in third, it's going to be a lot more difficult than this game. We have to win. Cohen Bay actually did lose in the end. Well, that's thrown the title wide open. Well, I say wide open. That if we could win our game in hand now, we're going to go 5 points clear. So it might have actually shut the door on the title race for Cohen Bay, but we don't know. But that is a fantastic result for us. Who would have thought 12th, well, they were 12th, they've gone up to 11th from that result, has managed to beat them 2-1. That is exciting. That is a result that we was not expecting to happen. We did not think they would be giving us any favours in this game. Heisman shines for Llangefni, of course he does. Let's put our arm around him. I'm really pleased with how you got on in today's game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to skip the press conference. I won't go through this with you. There's only one journalist here as well, so it'll only be 2 or 3 questions. And then I'll bring you back for the next league game against Gresford on Saturday. We've now set another new defensive record. That's now 6 games without conceding from Saturday the 28th of January 2023, which is good. I like to have my team set up solid at the back, so I know that even if the strikers or the wingers aren't really performing that well, it's going to take a piece of absolute genius or a absolute wonder shot to concede against us. I like to make sure I'm as solid as I can be at the back, make sure the defence is solid and sound, train them well, show them how we want them to play, the passing style, the passing out of the back, all of that. And you can see really with regards to the average ratings, to be fair, they're all basically sevens or higher or just there or thereabouts in terms of the actual performance from the squad. And bear in mind, all of my defenders are pretty much playing every single game week in, week out. They're not being rotated and they're not resting at all. So we've just had the promotion race heads to the wire. Little bit of news come through. Looks like our game in hand is on the 8th of April, and that's against 7th place. We are at home as well, so hopefully we can make the home advantage count. Gresford and them arguably are probably the more trickier games. Other than that, we've got 15th, 13th and 11th. But then again, the team that we're playing right at the end of the season have just beat Cohen Bay. So who knows? It could literally come down to the very last game of the season. The only problem that I've got, our goal difference is a lot worse than Cohen Bay's. They're sitting on 28, we're on 21. So if it does come to the point where we are on the same points, it would be heartbreaking to lose the league on goal difference. It really would be. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. Let's get the game of Gresford underway. It is match day. The other notable games, really, Forth is completely out of the title race now on 38 points. So it's us, Gresford and Cohen Bay all could potentially win the title. Realistically, it's probably going to be between us and Cohen Bay. I think Gresford are just going to be too far away in terms of the points they're going to need to get maximum points from all of their remaining games, which of course they're playing us next. So, the chance of them getting maximum points are very slim. I probably shouldn't have said that, but hey ho, we'll keep it in the recording anyway. Cohen Bay are playing 13th. They are away from home though, and we saw what happened in the last game, so who knows? It could be another upset on the cards. But let's get into the guys. Let's get the team lineup sorted. Owen Sanchez has picked up an injury in training, which is never ideal. Will Hanscombe can come onto the bench and warm his seat for him. Let's get into the dressing room and let's pump the boys up and try and get the 3 points that we so desperately need. And this again, the Ruffin one was a must win. This is even more so a must win. If we can beat third, the confidence that will keep flowing through the squad into them last few games of the season will do wonders for us. The team sheets are now submitted and confirmed, and we've got Jack Davies in goal, Felipe Edmonds, Mike Williams, Jamie Couchman, Jack Graham in defence, Finley Goodridge and the Bulgarian brute Heijman. Hopefully he can have a good game like he did in the last match that we played. Will Jones and William Hughes on either wing. Will Jones is obviously leaving at the end of the season, so hopefully he can inspire us to go to title glory, with Lewis Barlow playing in just behind Lewis Owen. And really, we need Mr. Owen to now get his shooting boots on. We are deep into the business end of the season. We need to get him scoring, and we need to get him scoring fast. Let's go out stretched arms. If you carry on your last performance into this match, we'll do well. We did play quite well against Ruffin, so we're going to go with that. Quite good average performances all round. The boys did seem motivated after that team talk. We are away from home though, so we haven't got the Llangefni fans cheering us on. We're in our blue kit again, and we are playing from right to left. Early highlight here for us. Thrown from Edmonds into Goodridge. Graham. Goodridge, lovely ball to Jones. Tries to get it under control of the head, but can't. They are now through one-on-one. Oh, he's lashed that over the crossbar, luckily for us. Dangerous free kick for them. Oh, they've hit the post. He was offside anyway, but they are knocking on the door. They're coming close. We might drop this back down to cautious. We are away from home. I don't think we really need that to be balanced. We want to be hitting them on the counter with them long balls over the top. Edmonds into Jones here. Beats his man. Goodridge. Oh, Goodridge is back on the position here from Edmonds' lovely header. Into Owen. Oh, he scored! That's exactly what we needed! How did that even happen? How has no defender come out and dealt with this? This is just a lofty ball over the top by Edmonds. No, look at that. He's just lofted it over. It's bounced. No one's there. And Owen's like, okay, I'll get on to the end of that, mate. No problem. Goalkeeper tries to come out and make the angle tight, but he just can't get there quick enough. And Owen's got enough about him to put that into the back of the net. That's exactly what we needed. A Lewis Owen goal. Hopefully he can find that form that we know he is so prolific at. and carry us to title success. Cohen Bay are still drawing 0-0, which we're not going to get too far ahead of ourselves. It's very early in the games, but still, they're only managing a draw at the moment. It could be that the league's wrapped up in a game or two. Who knows? I mean, I'm getting ahead of myself and I'm extremely happy right now. And it's only half time. We've got a corner to defend here. Can we go in at half time 1-0 up? Ball's played back. Ooh, that was just wide. The nerves are starting to set in now. Let's pump our fists. I think we're doing well, but we can definitely find another gear to take charge of this match. We're not going to make any changes. The boys have been playing extremely well out there. And we say extremely well because we're winning. Realistically, there's a few 6.5s and 6.4s out there, so they've not been playing that well, but still. We'll let bygones be bygones. Heisman picks up the ball. Lovely interception. Lovely ball for Jones as well. Oh, referee. Send him off, please. Free kick for us. Jones here. Dangerous free kick. What can he do with this? Good delivery. Can't beat the first man. It wasn't a good delivery. It looked like that was going to be a good delivery in the end. Barlow into Heisman. Tries it through ball to Jones, but gets cleared. 50 minutes played here. We're going to praise the boys again. Just keep the spirits up. It's still 0-0 in the Cohen Bay game. 60 minutes played. Edmonds into Goodridge. Heisman. Hughes. Graham. Couchman. You'll see Luke Lloyd warming up on there. Warming up on the sidelines. He's ready to come on and try and make an impact. Barlow to Hughes. Heisman. Goodridge. They're playing it around nicely. This tiki-taka football there that we're seeing. Great bit of passing ability by the boys. 70 minutes played. Let's wait and see what happens here. Right, we're going to tell them all to focus now. We want to keep our composure. That is not what we want. You're just giving the ball straight back to them. Get rid. Oh, that's all from a mistake from us. Every time we concede, it's from a mistake. Williams with an uncharacteristic just loof up the pitch, and we've conceded. Right, let's just, again, look, what are we doing? There were so many other options on there. Luckily, that goes over the crossbar. Focus up. They're all over us now. Let's instruct to waste more time, bring the tempo down slightly, bring the passing down. Oh, this is a nervy 10 minutes. To be fair, even if the Cohen Bay result stays as it is, even a point here is good. But Owen's through. He's beat the last man. Oh, he's put it away. He's got his second of the afternoon. He's found his shooting boots. The one player we needed to step up to the plate in this game, and he's done it. A fantastic ball from Barlow, perfectly weighted. The first touch is absolutely fantastic by him. Puts it just ahead of himself, creates the space to run onto it. The goalkeeper tries to come out again and make the angle, but he can't. We are going to still make them tactical changes. We are going to make some subs as well, just to, again, waste some time. Luke Lloyd's going to come on. Will Jones is going to come on, and then Jake Canavan will come on again in that ball-winning midfielder role. We're going to put him on defend as well, just to really shore that defence up. Never mind. Oh. Just as we make the changes as well. Look at that, it's just unlucky. That is just lucky from them. We need to just go back to cautious. Cohen Bay's still 0-0 unless they're like, I was going to say, if they score another free kick, I'm going to be fuming. It's been ups and downs in this game. Williams is just wasting time. I mean, a point is still away from home, still a good result. Goodridge intercepting the ball nicely there. Just passing it around between themselves. That's absolutely fine. Lloyd, Canavan. Oh, Lloyd with a cheeky little pass there. So we're playing it around nicely. That should be full time, ref. We're in the 94th minute. Jones. Back to Edmonds. We're in the 94th minute, ref. Come on. Thank you. 2-2. We'll take that. 2-2 away from home against third in the league. It's not a bad result. It isn't a bad result. It was very unlucky to concede the way we did. So I have to sympathise with you all. It was just one of those days. It come off the post, fell directly on the lap of the striker, and it went in. But the good news is, Cohen Bay did draw. So that loss that they had to 12 has really knocked their confidence. They went on and got battered 5-1 in the next game. You thought that they would have had some confidence after that. But Cohen Bay have drew again, 0-0. So we've got 2 points clear still, even though we drew, which is a great result for us. We've still got the game in hand. So at the moment, it is wide open for the title, really. It is, I would say, the pendulum is starting to swing more in our favour. It is getting exciting, to say the least. Llangefni lucky to draw. I wouldn't say we were lucky to draw. I'd say we were actually unlucky to draw with the way that they scored their second goal. And another manager was spotted at the ground, obviously scouting Jack Davies. Of course, he was a little bit of a show of the other leagues around the world of what's happening. Man United are currently leading in the Premier League. Who would have thought that? The United fans watching at home, I don't think you would have ever predicted that Man United would be top of the Premier League table 28 games in. Not recently anyway, or not in the near future. Real Madrid are leading in Spain. PSG, of course, they are in France. Juventus in the Italian league. Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga. Ajax in the Dutch league. Crystal Palace are actually leading in the Sky Bet Championship, so they must have got relegated last season in the actual game along with Norwich. And Watford. Yeah, Watford, Palace, and Norwich must have gone down last year, but Palace are now leading in the Championship. Celtic are leading in the Scottish Premier Division, and TNS, the new Saints, are leading in the Welsh Premier Division. But other than that, I think what I'm going to do is leave it there. We are currently 4 games away from the end of the season. What I'm going to do is I'm going to skip 14th, because if I show you 14th and 7th in the same episode, that means we're going to have 2 episodes back to back with only 1 game, which I don't really specifically want to do. So I think what we're going to do is skip this, then you'll have these 2 back to back in an episode, and then the very last episode of the season will be our last league game, along with the end of season review and potentially the trophy presentation. Who knows? It could be the season for Llangefni to get out of the JD Welsh North Division. I don't think we're ready to get into the Premier Division, if I'm honest. We've got a wage budget of £330. We're one of the lowest wage budgets in this league, let alone going into the Premier League. But we'll have to just cross that bridge when we come to it. And that's whether we even stay at Llangefni. Who knows? Someone may come in and try and poach us to go elsewhere. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Please subscribe if you're new around here to keep up to date, follow on the journey, and see if we can bring that league title home to Llangefni. Leave a like if you've liked the video if you haven't already, and comment down below. Do you think we can cross the line now? Do you think the title is in our hands to take home to Llangefni? Or do you think there's going to be some more bumps and slips in the road and Cohen Bay make a audacious comeback? We are 2 points ahead with a game in hand. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.